host and Ashley O.
We're pretty sure that no one you know will be talking about these 4 stories today. And if they are, unfriend them, block them, leave them. Brought to you by Laspada's Original Hoagies, the best damn hoagies in town.
3 Denver police officers have been suspended after 3 separate incidents of arrestees being forgotten in temporary holding cells. Cops required desk officers to check in on those detained in holding cells every 30 minutes and notified a supervisor if someone is in there for over an hour. These cells are just temporary stops for folks before they go to the city jail. But our friends were in these holding cells for over 13 hours. No food, no water, or access to the bathroom. There's an ongoing investigation, but trust me, guys, they didn't mind delaying getting to general population. We hear bad things out here in the streets.
Perhaps you've seen the pictures of New York socialite Jocelyn Wilden, a.k.a. Catwoman. If not, she has had her face cosmetically altered so she looks more like a cat than a person. While it's never polite to laugh at someone's appearance, in her case it's not only okay, but expected. Anyways, bad news. Her and her boyfriend have each been charged with assaulting each other after a dinner argument in their Trump Tower pad. It started when he prepared her a plate of fancy feast instead of Frisky's classic pate, so she did what all cats do. She hissed and then swiped at him with her claws, scratching his face. He then picked her up, threw her across the kitchen, to see if she would land on her feet. Couple were each booked and released with microchips and a 30-day run of flea and tick medicine.
On TV tonight, The Voice, 8 p.m. NBC, and American Horror Story, 10 p.m. on FX. Now let's talk Idol. Less than 2 years after it went off air, it is back and returning to ABC March 11th. Original host Ryan Seacrest comes along. Most of the past winners will surely have places as backup singers and stagehands. Ryan broke the news, and then Katy Perry confirmed the date on Instagram yesterday. Luke Bryant and Lionel Richie don't know what social media is, but I'm sure we will hear something from the other Idol judges soon. So now that Idol is officially coming back, I am officially reviving my policy of not watching it.
Sports, Heat lost to the Warriors 97-80. Lions beat the Packers in Monday Night Football 30-17. Finally, the executive director of the World Bird Sanctuary has resigned. Brian Bissonnette has been charged with allowing people unauthorized viewings of a cockatoo. Seems this past weekend he was leaning on a red box movie dispenser when people noticed he had his cockatoo out of its pen. Obviously, the birders community is distraught by the foul prospect of one of their leaders becoming a jailbird. If you'd like to hear more bird puns, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter.
That was the feed. Now, back to the music.